Is it true? The United States announced that it will place 10% tariffs on goods coming from Ghana? And then what will this mean for US Africa trade? Well, the answer is yes. What it means for US Africa trade? Well, stay tuned as I discuss this further. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarita Jackson, founder and CEO of the Global Research Institute of International Trade. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Trade on Tuesdays at 2. When it comes to these reciprocal tariffs, which were announced on April 2nd, the tariff rates vary by country. So Ghana, other countries such as Kenya, are only facing the base level tariff rate of 10%. Other countries such as Lesotho, the small landlocked country in the Southern African region, has a tariff rate as high as 50%. Now, these tariffs were supposed to take effect, the baseline tariff of 10% on April 5th, and then the full tariff rates, the higher tariff rates on April 9th. However, there is a 90-day pause. But in short, what this means is that even though the U.S.-Africa trade is governed under the Preferential Program African Growth and Opportunities Act, or AGOA, which took effect in 2000 and allowed exporters from eligible sub-Saharan African countries to export specific products to the U.S. market duty-free, and importers would benefit from that preferential treatment, that will no longer exist once these reciprocal tariffs take effect. Then it means that now importing from different African countries may be more expensive, less cost effective, and has the potential to result in retaliatory tariffs on the part of different African countries, which means that it will be more difficult for U.S. products to enter those markets. So here are my 2 tips for today. Number 1, both for importers and exporters. Exporters, definitely leverage this 90-day pause to get your goods into the U.S. market. And for both importers and exporters to really understand the different tariff rates for different countries, and you can find the full list in the description below so that you can do your calculations now to determine how this is going to impact your bottom line. Do not wait until the tariffs take effect and then you get hit. So those are my 2 tips for today. Thank you for joining me on Trade on Tuesdays at 2. And keep in mind, before you get hit, contact GRIIT.